Trump's made it easy though, man. He's like, gay people can't be in the military. All right,
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah, I know. Gay.
You know how people are like, would you suck a dick for $1 million? Would you suck a dick to not go to war? That's a better question. That's a way better question.
Oh yeah, I would suck a dick to not go to war. Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And welcome everybody to episode 20. Holy shit, number 20 of
Gen Xenophobic.
That's right. I'm your host, Wifey Grado.
I'm Luca Branches.
And dude, I feel fucking great today. You know when you realize it's summer?
Oh, I know.
I was walking outside. I was in this. I was in my fucking Crocs. It just felt so good. Like, I was like, it is fucking summer. How can you be depressed during summer?
Man, your ass is unemployed as shit. What do you mean? What do you mean when it's summer? Oh, I just realized it's summer. Yeah, true. You might be right in the the seasonal way, but you don't get it when it's like, when you're off school.
Who plans your whole calendar?
9 to 5.
What do you think I'm doing? What do you think I'm doing? 9 to
unemployed.
9 to 5, I'm doing nothing. All right, 5 to 9, I'm busy.
Yes, true.
No, that doesn't. But dude, fucking great day in New York City. Walked out today in the warmth. Went to my local polling place. Voted for my boy Andrew Cuomo, and I went home.
Get off. This isn't Gen Z. Yeah, I know.
Dude, you know what's funny?
What?
What?
Oh wow, we literally.
I will say, I might be the only brown comic in all of New York City who Mamdani did not ask to promote him.
Oh, I know.
Okay?
I wonder why.
So every brown comic, I wonder why. Mamdani, listen, Zohran.
I have sex with a minor. Yeah.
If you're listening to this, tell me why you don't want, this is could be your promotion. Me on my story going, I have sex with a minor, bam, vote for Zohran Mamdani. See?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a great look for your campaign.
Well, I don't know. I kind of realized. I mean, Zohran's doing a great job with the kids, but I don't think he's hitting the grannies and like all the old ass people. He's not doing well with those guys.
He is not. Because he needs to make the rounds in the cancer ward.
Yeah. No, seriously. I mean, he got to go to the retirement homes because those guys are just looking at whatever name they think is familiar and jotting it down. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're taking a test. You're just going to do the one that you think you might be. Like if you didn't study for a test and you're just taking
you just choose the
and
one.
You're like, I think I've heard that word before. I'm going to put that one down. Obviously, you're going to vote Andrew Cuomo because you've heard of him. Zohran Mamdani, bro. They're going to think
Zohran Mamdani sounds like an Iranian sleeper agent. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
They're like, oh my God, the Persians have already put somebody on the ballot here.
Okay, yeah, no, I know. I can see the obvious not. Zohran is like the one in the 4 choice that you're like, okay, this is obviously the wrong answer. Like the name Zohran Mamdani.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
It's like this is like
the multiple choice, and you're like, I don't know which one's right, but I know which one's wrong.
Yeah, I know that one.
I fucking know.
But no, I really hope he wins Zohran. I mean, he needs it, and
you know what's crazy? This is the first time I've ever seen a mayoral race. Like, he's the fucking mayor, and it's getting national news coverage. When have you ever seen that?
I mean, I don't know. I barely know the mayor of San Francisco. I didn't even know like when is the mayor race? Who knows? Who cares about mayors? Like,
I mean, really, this is the first time anyone's ever cared about mayor, and now it's all we can fucking talk about.
I don't even know, dude. That's
how disillusioned people are with politics. They're like, can we win mayor? I don't know. We're losing everything.
I literally just thought the mayor gave like the key to the city to some guy, and then it was like I thought mayor was just there for like, to be
That's
like,
what I thought. I thought the mayor just gives the key to the city to Lil Durk, and then he just goes like this when Lil Durk goes to jail for killing people.
Oh, fuck.
Did you hear about that?
Wait,
that was
really?
a while ago, but that was crazy. Yeah, Lil Durk got his key to the city revoked for like murder. Which is just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous.
That's pretty
Also,
funny.
I will say, man, I'm excited. We got a lot to talk about today, which is good.
Oh, yeah.
Last episode might be our worst episode.
Our last episode was our worst episode, yeah.
It was so bad.
Well, we were listening to it, and it was really funny because we would just say something, and then it was just not going well. So I would be like, okay, ad break. And then it would just be an ad break.
And then we would, you don't know what we do during the ad break, but whenever I'm like ad break, I'm just like, Luke, you got to lock in, bro.
Yeah,
This
I
shit
know.
ain't good. This shit
It
ain't
was
good.
really
Luke
bad,
had a
but-
fever yesterday. We recorded the Patreon episode yesterday. Luke had a fever. Look at him. He's already fucking better.
I am better,
Look at this.
actually. I'm feeling much better.
How'd you get better so fast?
I slept 12 hours, maybe 13, actually, and it really rejuvenated me.
Okay.
It,
That's
yeah.
what I do every day. But yes.
Yeah, I know.
Just
Unemployed,
kidding.
yeah.
That's how you get. That's how you never get sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
You just have no life.
and just
And you
sleep
won't get sick.
constantly. Yeah.
Sleep constantly. Don't go out and meet people. How you gonna get sick? What you gonna get?
But
You gonna get
autism?
diabetes.
Yeah.
Autism? Yes.
But-
No. Well, autism. You're born with. But
No,
no.
the
Okay.
vaccine.
You know what's funny? You know how I knew? You know how I know that the fucking last episode was trash? Because
Yeah.
my cat sitter, she wanted a shout out on the podcast. So here you go. Shout out Janice. She sits with Mango when I'm not here, when I'm out touring. She texted me. She's like, okay, basically, this might not be interesting to these people.
Dude,
but
yeah,
maybe
what
it
is
is.
this? This whole podcast is
Shut up,
shitting
it's
on
gonna be
earlier
interesting.
episodes of the podcast? Okay.
Yes, that's what it is. This is like an Eminem record where he just shits on the previous things he's done.
Dude,
You know
this
what I
is-
mean?
we're
Where he's
5
like,
minutes in, this
Relapse
is
wasn't
not-
very good.
Okay,
This
yeah,
is
continue.
interesting. The people are loving this.
Watch,
Look at the
next
people.
episode, we're going to be
Look at
like,
our
why
rating.
the fuck
Our
was
rating-
Wyatt talking for like 5 minutes about some bullshit? Who cares? Okay,
Yeah,
continue.
but basically she was like, oh yeah, your Netflix wasn't working, so I decided to watch your podcast.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck! Because I was like, which episode? She's like, the last one. I'm like, nah.
I know.
I felt like I was melting, dude. I was like, oh, Christ. So you know what?
sucks.
Shout out. If you watch that fucking episode, shout out to you because you're a real one, bro. You're a real one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But, dude, I mean, so much has happened since last week. It's crazy how much changes in a week, man. I feel like
It is crazy.
Iran imploded or whatever happened there. and so
Imploded?
that's-
What do you
it
mean imploded?
No, I don't know.
No.
Just the whole conflict. Like,
Trump just battleshipped him, bro. You know where he's like, all
I
right,
know.
I'm gonna shoot D3.
Yeah,
I'm gonna shoot G9.
did I hit it? I don't.
Did I? Hit it? I don't know.
But
Now every person fucking my age and Luke's age, we're making our plan. Like, how do you not get drafted, dude?
I know.
What's your plan, Luke? What's your plan?
My plan to not get drafted. Straight. So
Trump's
I've
made
seen,
it easy.
I've seen the
He's
ones where you can write like "fuck you" on your pinky, and you won't technically, because whenever you do the Nazi salute, it'll say "fuck you." So
Whenever you
they
do the
don't want
Nazi
you.
salute?
No, it's when you do this, but
Oh, when
same
you-
thing, same difference. And so it'll say "fuck you," so you can't. But I'd probably chop off one of my legs.
I think I'm a. Whoa, that's got to be like Plan
No,
D, bro.
no,
That can't be
that's my
Plan
that's
A.
my
Okay.
last plan. That's my last. I
Would
don't
you
know.
do that though? Like, would you genuinely chop off your leg to not go to war?
That's like, I mean, because dude, chop off your leg
It's
or
hard.
die. I mean, like 50%
I mean, like
chance.
even best case scenario, you see some horrible shit in
Oh
war.
yeah. Best case scenario, you come back like PTSD. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. So I don't
Jesus Christ. Trump's made it easy though, man. He's like, gay people can't be in the military. All right.
know. Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, I know. I know. Gay
You know how people are like, would you suck a dick for $1 million? Would you suck a dick to not go to war? That's a better question. That's a way better question.
Oh yeah. I would suck a dick to not go to war. Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not go to fucking war?
I know. I would
Dude,
suck a dick.
who are these Hunger Games ass people who are excited to go to war?
Okay. Well, okay.
You
that's
remember
my
in World
problem.
War II, not World War II, sorry, World War I, people were like, yeah, I'm excited to go to war. Let's do it. Those people don't exist anymore, bro.
No, well, World War One, we learned about this a ton in A-Push, and World War One was just, people were retarded, because everybody thought, like, war's fun, like, yeah, whoa, we're going to war, and then the second they got into war, and World War One, like, literally, they were in the trenches for, like, months as a stalemate, until the U.S. popped in, and, like, no, even when the U.S. came in, it was still months of, like, stalemates and shit, but, yeah, they realized how fucking retarded they were. I mean, dude, that's the problem is even nowadays, we haven't gone to war, like real war, in so long that everybody's overconfident somewhat. That a lot of people are overconfident about it.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah. Well,
That is so true.
I mean,
Because you feel like, as an American, you feel like, I'm on the winning side.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
which is
Like,
stupid.
this
You
is
know-
like
Okay.
this is like if you're playing in the World Cup and you're on the French team. You're like, we got this shit.
Yeah, we
bro.
got
We're the
Mbappe,
fucking
okay?
Avengers.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's the dumb thing. Yeah. I mean, because I was talking to my friends, right? One of my friends sent this this basically a TikTok edit saying like, we're America, you know, we don't want war, but we will go to war and we will win at war. And then it was like a B-2 bomber, like whoa. Which, and I told him, I was like, guys, that's like that's propaganda. That's not it's not like actually good. We shouldn't.
That's the
and
thing
they
about
were like,
propaganda.
"No,
People think it's in the past.
Yeah, I know. No. Yeah. And I was like, guys, that's propaganda. They're trying to push for war, and they were like, no, it's not propaganda, bro. Like, what you're like just over you're too like a conspiracy theory. It's not propaganda. It's just like, yeah, we're America. We'll win a war. It's like we haven't won a war since World War II. We lost. I mean, I just learned this from Anthony
What are you talking about?
Scaramucci.
You tell me camping out for 10 years in Afghanistan isn't winning, bro?
Yeah, I know.
What are you talking about?
Iraq, we lost. Afghanistan, we lost. Vietnam, we lost.
Okay, lost is a strong word.
Dude.
Listen, I don't want to say we won, but lost. Okay, we lost the moral victory for sure.
Yeah.
I would say it's more like we wasted time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
It's
I
like-
think that's
it's
a
like-
loss. If you're a
It's
superpower,
like this. That's true. That's true.
I don't know. But
It's like if you're in a relationship and like she's like, so are we getting married? And you're like, no. And she's like, so you're wasting my time. That's
Yeah.
what it is. You know what I
it is.
mean?
It's a waste of time and
It's
resources.
like you didn't get broken up with, so you didn't lose, but you fucking wasted time.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be, it's probably not beneficial to the American people. I don't know. But I don't think.
The one thing for me, dude, is like,
What?
at least with the world wars, you're like, we're saving the world, regardless of how true that is, right? But this time I'm like, bro, we're going to war for Israel. For Israel?
Yeah. Okay.
For Israel?
Here's the thing,
Are you being
is-
serious right now?
Is my friends there? Because I said that to them too, right? This is the weird thing is I have friends, right? I love my friends and I like having them. They're all for Trump, right? They're all Republican, and I like that because I'd rather have, I don't want to preach to a choir like I'm doing with you. Like I'd rather talk to someone who literally is the exact opposite of me, so we can kind of balance each other, right? And
like, I think I've said this, but I hate when people like they won't even interact with the other side.
Okay, here's the problem for me is I have 3 friends that are all Republican, right? And the funniest thing is it's like if you had only gay friends and they're all trying to have sex with you and make you gay, and it's like it's hard as fuck to not. Okay, no. It's hard. I really want to fuck them. No.
I really want to fuck my 3 gay friends. I mean,
Yeah.
they haven't said they're gay, but I'm pretty sure they're gay because they really want to
No,
fuck
one
them.
of them is very gay. One of them he said he's gay. The other 2, their parents are gay, okay? No, but. So
What if that's how being gay was? You're like,
Yeah.
my parents were gay and my grandparents before that was gay, and I grew up in a gay neighborhood, so I thought, fuck some dicks.
But basically what they were saying is what one of their dads said to them, which is actually correct, right? Is Israel is like the only good, like the only ally we have in the Middle East, right?
That's
correct.
undeniably true.
That's true, but it's like if you have a good friend in Compton who just is the biggest instigator in the world. You know what I'm saying? And he's just like the Crips and the Bloods hate him, and you go visit him, and he's just going up to people with a loaded gun. Like nobody, you know what I mean? I
You
don't
really
like,
worked hard on this analogy, huh?
No, I didn't really, but
Let's go to ad break. No.
no,
Every time Luke says something on podcast I don't like, I'm like, all right, guys,
no. What?
you're going to hear that stupid ad where Luke holds his breath again, guys.
I know.
It's time.
You don't kind of agree. I kind of agree.
No, I kind of
I don't know
like it.
enough. I don't know enough to
Well,
say
see,
if
that's the
true.
real issue. That's the real issue. Is like you ever argue with somebody and you're both like, all right, we both don't know enough. We're both just regurgitating the podcast that we listen to.
Yeah, well,
which I hope is not Gen Xenophobic. I hope it's something.
Oh God,
that
no!
actually
Do not
knows way more.
regurgitate this.
Do not say anything we said.
Well,
Ever.
that's the funny thing is with me and my friends is it's a 3v1, so I'm not gonna win. I'm like Shane Gillis on Kill Tony, right? I'm like the one kind of black sheep, and so it's like I'm not gonna win that. But yeah, we're all just regurgitating what we heard other people say to try to win an argument for whose benefit. Nobody cares. Either way, we die or not. If a nuke drops, we don't. It doesn't matter. We're all privileged. Why are we fighting?
So you know how like people in history they spent a lot of time thinking like it's very possible any day we could be nuked. Do you feel like nukes are gonna be dropped in your lifetime? Like I just want to see how the youth feels.
I think it'll eventually happen across my entire lifetime. Likely, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it kind of has to at some point. The weirdest thing is that we're so privileged, or at least I am, and I know my friends are, that it's
Like,
hard to
dude, that's
even
the thing is-
imagine going to war or World War
we
III.
got literally thousands of nukes, and we're like, Iran, if they work hard for 3 years, they will have one nuke. We have
Okay.
to fight them.
Here's what I want to hear. I want to hear your argument to that of
Let's hear.
when people because I'm going back to my friends on all this because I'm trying to hear the opposition side, right?
Yeah, of course.
Right, I'm not even, yeah. And so I was like, why do you guys think it was good to bomb the bases in Iran? And they were like,
Okay, here's what I'll say.
What? It's because they...
If we could bomb the nuclear sites and they do not retaliate, then that was a genius move from Trump.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
But that seems unlikely. But if somehow he was able to pull that off, then hats off to him.
Okay.
That was pretty impressive.
Well, here was the problem, is that at that time when I was arguing with them, we had bombed them, and then Trump had said that there was a ceasefire. So I was like, I was fighting, just punching the air for nothing, right? It's
that's
hard.
like if there are two homeless guys fighting, and then the cops come, they hit one homeless guy, and they're like, all right, now we're not fighting anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, what?
And so Trump had called a ceasefire, but I didn't believe it because I was like, I'm not.
Okay.
Like, if Trump said there's a ceasefire, there's probably not. And then literally today, he was like, they broke the ceasefire, guys. Like, they came out here and broke it.
You know what I love? I love that, like, Trump, like, the news is breaking, like, on Twitter or on Truth Social or whatever it is. Like, bro, this is where...
That's how you get fucking clicks to your app, bro. Yeah, I mean...
No, that's true. That's true. That's how you get engagement, bro.
But what was I going to say? It's like, it's just funny to me. Yeah, that's such a genius move by Trump over here is when he was like, guys, we got a ceasefire. And then even if there wasn't a ceasefire originally, if Iran bombs what's called, or Israel bombs it, they're like, they fucking broke it, guys. You know what? Let's kill them. Nuke those guys. That's fucking, like, it's like, even if there wasn't, I don't know. But yeah. But
all right, guys, we're going to ad break. Hey, guys, we have new tour dates to announce. I'm so hyped for the whole summer from Beyond Summer. We're getting ready to announce the entirety of 2025. We're working on it, seriously.
Yeah.
And I just want to say, this is all thanks to you guys. So, like, in July, we have 9 tour dates.
Wow.
10 tour dates in July. When we had, like,
crazy.
2 tour dates a month, like, you guys showed up, and that's why we're able to get to this point. So, like, seriously, that means so much to us. Like, thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you.
So much. I know it's, like lame to say this, but, like, it really means a lot.
I'm not gonna lie. I always see those guys, and I'm like, what's this gay guy like thanking me for? Like, I don't know. I don't. But it is very nice. I actually do appreciate it.
No, but especially when I meet you guys in real life, it means so much. So here's what we're gonna do. We have too many tour dates, and you know, this is everyone's favorite. We're gonna make Luke hold his breath.
Not again, dude. No, I thought
Luke,
you said you had a new idea.
Ad performed so well that we had to. I don't know how it performed, but basically, okay. Since Luke has school, he's not on a few of these dates. He's on most of them. But so here's what we're gonna do. You get to take a breath and say, "I'm not on this one." When we get to one that you're not on, okay?
Okay, yeah, sure. I know the ones I'm not on in a month.
3, 2, 1. Okay, announcing these tour dates. June 5th, Augusta, Georgia. June 6th, Columbia, South Carolina. June 7th, Charlotte, North Carolina. June 8th, Atlanta, Georgia. June 19th, New Orleans, Louisiana. June 21st, Tampa, Florida. June 22nd, Naples, Florida. July 9th, Baltimore, Maryland. July 10th, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. July 11th, Morris Plains, New Jersey. July 12th, Boston, Massachusetts. July 17th, Pottstown, Pennsylvania.
Not on it.
Did you breathe there?
I'm not on it. Just go.
July 19th, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. July 20th, Cleveland, Ohio. July 23rd, Cincinnati, Ohio.
I'm not on it.
July 24th, Dayton, Ohio.
Not on it.
July 26th, Columbus, Ohio. I think you're on that one. August 8th, Bellingham, Washington. August 9th, Seattle, Washington. August 10th, Portland, Oregon. August 20th, Rochester, New York. September 17th, Salt Lake City, Utah. September 18th, Las Vegas, Nevada. October 7th, Memphis, Tennessee. October 24th, New York, New York. October 26th, Stamford, Connecticut.
Oh my God.
I don't know why, Luke, but I feel out of breath after that.
Shut the hell up, dude. Okay, but what I wanted to ask you, right, is what do you think about, like, okay, because all my friends were like, if they have a weapon of mass destruction, right, we don't want them to have a nuke, so we're just bombing those sites. Because they have weapons of mass destruction. So what do you think of that?
There are a lot of countries in the world now with nukes.
Yeah, I know.
And places like, actually,
what a dumb.
There are a lot of nukes. There are a lot of nukes.
Oh God,
there are a lot of nukes in the world.
Somebody, oh God, what is this podcast?
We're going to ad break again. We're going to ad break. Wait. That should be the name of the podcast. We're going to ad break.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Ad break podcast. There's a lot of countries in the world with nukes, And like, for example, North Korea was supposed to have nukes, and we went through disarmament without fucking fighting them, right?
Yeah.
Here's what I say. Send Dennis Rodman to the Middle East. Send another member of the 96 Bulls to the Middle East. Maybe Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen's been having a bad time in life. His ex-wife fucked Future. I say send Scottie Pippen to Iran, and he'll figure it out. He's the GOAT defender.
I mean, okay. You might. Oh,
he's America's greatest defender.
You're right.
I actually kind of went somewhere. That was so stupid. All right, Luke, come on. Let's talk about this shit. Dude, we were in New Orleans this week. We were in Tampa this week.
Man, you didn't answer my question, though. I wanted to know what you think.
Genuinely, the answer is I don't know because I'm not educated enough, especially on this subject. I mean, I put all my eggs into the basket of being a comedian. I can't answer crazy geopolitical questions like that. I can make stupid jokes about
But you read on Reddit. You read. You don't know anything? What happened to the reading?
I really don't know. No, I can't tell you that, man. I'm not qualified to tell you that. I don't know.
All right, fine.
Any of those comedians who like go out there, like you got to be a certain kind of comedian to be able to answer some of that shit. You better be John Oliver, bro. I don't want to hear fucking what's his name. I don't want to hear Theo Vaughn's opinion about this shit.
Yeah, I know, seriously.
I don't want to hear Stavros Halkias's opinion about this shit. Like, go ahead and make your jokes, bro. I just feel like you got to be joking about what's happening in the world, like at the time. Like we're all living it, but like expecting me to have the answers? Come on. I mean, here's what I can tell you. I can tell you that New Orleans looks like it was nuked.
Yeah, that place is a dead land.
Dude, like, what is up with the fucking roads and I have never seen worse in roads and sidewalks. I literally felt like we were in India the entire time we were in New Orleans.
Oh, no. New Orleans is really a shithole. And the problem with it is
it's not a... Okay. The infrastructure is a shithole. They have good culture.
The people there, they have good culture,
and the people there are cool.
People in the culture
infrastructure, bro, spend some fucking money, fix your fucking roads. Like, stop making gumbo for 5 minutes and fix the fucking roads.
I know, no, seriously, it's really like, it's bad. And I mean, the whole place. I was a fan of like, yeah, the culture and the food and the people, but I wasn't a fan of the 110 degrees and the. Just
the 110 degrees, and we had our worst show all year. Listen, if you were at the New Orleans show, shout out to you. You're a real one. Watching the New Orleans show is like watching episode 19 of Gen Xenophobic. Okay, it was rough.
Yeah.
Tampa was a fun show. But New Orleans, if you weren't there, dude, it was like performing to a brick fucking wall. Okay, so the thing is, we sold pretty decently, but like half the people didn't show up because there was a thunderstorm 1 hour before our fucking show.
Yeah, no, that was I mean, it was just a problem because it was like there's thunderstorm and then, I mean, you could feel kind of unrest. And so we were sitting in the back and the host went up and you just couldn't hear. It was silence, right? So I was nervous. I was like, okay, I think I can get them hopefully a bit. I get on stage.
As a comedian, you're so arrogant. You're just like, I got this shit. Like someone's bombing, you're like, they're not as good
You're
as
like,
me.
I think I can probably get them a bit more, which I thought so. Dude, it was like performing to a brick wall. Like there was nobody. It was like, I mean, there was people there, but it felt like there might as well be nobody there. I mean, it was like literally nothing. And then there was this white lady heckling from the corner. She was heckling a shit ton. So weird. We got to make a compilation of that. Oh my God,
dude, she was one of the worst hecklers we've ever had. And you couldn't even really say, I mean, we were saying shit to her, but like we couldn't even really say shit because she was one of the venue workers' girlfriends, one of the main guys at the venue. And you know what's crazy is every time we have a crazy heckler like that, people come up to us afterwards. They're like, they'll text me later on Instagram. They'll be like, did you like plant her in the audience? I'm like, why would I do that?
No clue.
Why would we want that? That did not help the show.
It was not good. It was horrible. But
and they're like, maybe it was for clips. Did you see me put any clips of it? No.
I mean, yeah. No. But it actually did help the show because everybody kind of hated her. So, what?
What?
What'd you say? I didn't even hear what you said.
I didn't say anything.
I'm assuming it was something else.
I said, would you smash?
Yeah, probably. I mean,
she was.
That doesn't have anything to do with this, but yeah, it was everybody. But they liked our partner stand up. They liked that a lot.
Yeah, Wyatt partner stand up is really fun. Partner stand up is really
up,
fun.
And then and then our partner stand up was fun. Yeah, but and then Tampa was a good show. That was actually good. It was one of Wyatt's
the problem
favorites.
was like with our off time in New Orleans. Here's what we would do, guys. We would literally, because people will wonder what we do with our off time. We would go to a soul food restaurant, a Creole Cajun food restaurant. We would eat what a person should probably eat in 2 days in one sitting, and then we would just oh fuck, and we would like walk around the city, and it was 110 fucking
Yeah,
degrees.
we
and it was
did do
hell.
that. We walked maybe 3 miles after eating a shit ton of food in 90-degree weather.
It felt like hell with good food. That was what it felt like.
It felt like hell with like mid food with a ton of butter. Like that's what it felt like.
That's true. That's true.
Like honestly, the food I wasn't a huge fan of the curries and stuff, but the oysters. I mean, with like Parmesan cheese and so
we
much
had like
butter.
oysters with garlic butter. I'll pull it up here. Shit was really good.
So good.
It reminded me of like when you're in France and you get the garlic butter escargot. It's like that, but actually better because escargot kind of has a weird gum texture. I prefer the oyster texture.
Oh, that's weird. I don't like snails, but yeah, weird.
Oh yeah, you're scared of snails. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Would you be scared to eat escargot?
Yeah, I think so. Not scared. I just wouldn't want to. That's one of the only things
When Luke was a kid, he'd be so scared of snails that like if there were snails on the ground, Mom would have to carry him.
Mom still has to do that. What are you saying when I was a kid? No.
Poor 5'3" mom is like carrying like Luke's fat ass.
I'm able to walk by them now, but I just still like just don't even.
Really? To this day, you're scared of snails?
I'm still pretty scared. Not like scared, but like yeah, I'm pretty scared of snails.
And then Tampa reminded me of San Diego. Actually, Tampa's cool, but St. Pete is it. I would live there. I would like retire there. I mean, I still think I would choose San Diego over St. Pete, but I really like St. Pete. I really like it.
I like Tampa. It was very nice. It was a cool vibe and everything. I definitely want to go to Miami because I think that'll be better.
And we should tell them, guys. We just closed on a whole bunch of deals today. So these ones are already up on my website and in our bios. You can see us at the Sac Punchline in September and the Hollywood Improv in September.
Hollywood Improv, baby. Yeah.
We are closing on these deals, which are in August, early August. You can see us at the Fort Lauderdale Improv and the Miami Improv, and we're trying to add Orlando.
Yeah,
Funny Born Orlando needs to get back to us, but we'll find something.
We'll see. We'll try. But
if you thought the girls in Tampa were hot, Luke, just wait.
The girls in Tampa were pretty hot.
Until we go to Fort Lauderdale, to Miami. Just wait.
Just wait. Yeah.
Just wait until we go to Billings,
Kentucky.
Montana, bro.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. Ad break.
No. You know what? Okay, I sorry to loop back to this, but you know the one thing that makes me sad about Zohran?
What?
Is he was not born in the U.S., so he can't be the fucking president.
I know. That really sucks. I wish it's like,
I really love this guy. Like,
I would like him to be the president. I don't know.
It's funny how like so much of aura is just being 33 years old. Like he's 33 and you can tell.
No, well, the thing is you can tell he's like a good guy. Like he is a guy for the people. He's a good guy. He doesn't seem like
you said, he has a winning smile.
What?
He has a winning smile.
He does have a winning smile, and it's like very his whole aura. It's not civilian, but you can tell it's not like career politician. I mean, he isn't, and he isn't like he's in like a new brand of politician that actually does seem pretty civilian, and I like.
Also,
it.
I don't know if I said this last week, but everyone in New York, like Cuomo, has the Hillary effect, bro.
Really?
We just want to watch this guy lose. Like I just want to see the Cuomo press conference if he loses. How salty he's gonna be that there's like 33-year-old brown guy. You know what the problem is? So I was watching the NBA Finals, which R.I.P. Halliburton's Achilles, man.
That's
sad.
like, bro.
That made me really sad, man. Really sad. So I was watching that, and every other commercial was a hit piece on Zohran. They're like, he was born in Yemen. That was like the whole hit piece. It was like this guy was born in Yemen.
Yeah. Jesus
Christ.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I we'll see. I'm really excited to see if Zohran wins or not.
So, Luke,
what?
We got 4 minutes left in the podcast. Okay, let's go to our Gen Z Word of the Week.
Give me 1 second. Just give me one singular second.
We're going to ad break. Are you enjoying this episode?
Blah 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 blah. Mr. Fake.
Would you like a second episode? I get to be Billy Mays, dude. I get to fucking. I get to like infomercial this
You
shit.
get to watch this ad because we want you to subscribe to our Patreon. Thank you.
For the low price of $4.99 a month, you can have access to not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 additional episodes of Gen Xenophobic. That's right, on Patreon.
Okay,
we do a
shut up,
second
shut up,
episode
shut up.
every single week. And not only
Jesus.
that, if you subscribe in the next 10 minutes, you also get access to our
This is
tour
annoying
videos.
me.
So go check out the Patreon.
Yeah, I'll post nudes on there.
All right, Luke, we're back from ads. Let's hear your Gen Z word of the week.
Well,
Teach
the
me.
problem is this week there wasn't like a new word because all the memes have been centered around World War III and like bombings and shit and like, you know, like, oh my God, like me stopping the nuke so that because my GTA 6 is at 99.9% and like shit like that. And it's pretty funny. It's like like it's all the memes combined against World War III. Kind of fun. Like it's two sides. So that's been all the memes this week. It's not really a new word.
I
There's
would
no
say,
real
dude,
new
if
word.
Gen Z goes to war and they're in the trenches with phones, the
Yeah,
memes,
I was
the
gonna say-
memes from the trenches, bro.
I was going to say, are you allowed to have your phone?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know. No, are you sure? Like you're going to you can have your phone?
You don't think you can have your phone in war?
I have seen guys with GoPros and shit.
What is this, a Catholic school? Why the fuck couldn't you have your phone?
I don't know, dude, because people would be distracted. I don't know. Like
They're like, they're insurgents. They're running up here. He's like, okay, one second. Bro, sorry.
My streak.
I'm watching-
I'm about to lose my streak, bro. Give me-
No, Adden Ross has 21 Savage on the stream. They're playing poker, bro.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, come on.
Did you just say Adden, bro? Oh my God, his name is.
Am I a
Aiden.
boomer? Okay, I didn't
Okay,
fucking
but-
know. All right, go to our fucking. So what do we got this week?
New joke. You start.
No, what? I thought you were gonna do a word of the week.
I said I didn't have one. I said it was World
You
War III
never
memes.
fucking. All right, fine. New joke. Here you go. You're gonna guess the ending of. You're gonna guess the punchline. So shut the fuck up. All right. Just tell me if you think it's probably not good enough for stand up, but it's like good enough for a tweet, which is like. So last night I found 2 gigabytes of child porn on my laptop, and I was
Where-
freaking out. You
yeah.
know. And I realized like last week I lent my laptop to my brother, and he must be the one who deleted it. Deleted some.
Yeah. No, I think it's good enough because I don't know. I think I might have guessed it if I didn't see it in your broadcast channel.
Yeah.
But I think it's good. I think it's funny. But it
I don't
might
think most
be-
people would guess it.
Yeah, it might be a little bit hacky, but
It
I
is
think
a
it's
little
pretty
bit.
good.
And also, I'm just doing too many pedophilia jokes these days.
Yeah.
All right, it's your turn.
Okay,
your
well,
turn.
this is I count this as a new joke, even though I did them at the Tampa show. I did it at the Tampa show.
Oh,
I count
yeah, as
this
long as you didn't-
as a new
Go
joke
ahead.
because I haven't said it on the podcast, and I haven't posted it. But I've been doing this joke about how I jerk off now because I'm bored, not because I'm horny. You know what I'm saying? Like I just
What do you
get-
mean now? Nobody
like-
jerks off because they're horny. They jerk off because they're sad and they have no one.
No, well, yeah, but I'm saying
you.
I just do it because I'm bored. I used to not like when you start off, you do it because it's like, oh my God, woo, like yo, this shit is crazy, right? Like oh my, I'm not supposed to be doing this, right? Like it's like when you watch an R-rated movie or something.
Yes,
like
I was
that,
gonna say you
right?
jerk off like you're watching Adult Swim. Like, okay, my bad.
Yeah, I know. No, dude, one time I watched Rick and Morty in the window of somebody else, like on an airplane in somebody else's window reflection while I had the thing down because I was scared because mom was sitting right next to me. But this was in 4th grade, so. But yeah. And so now I do it just because I'm bored. Like I have nothing to do and I'm just scrolling. And then basically the joke is I'm like, yeah, I'm just scrolling, you know, and I see a TikTok of like any girl ever. It doesn't matter who, right? And I'm just like, I mean, I guess I have to now.
Adam
right?
Ross?
Like, I guess I kind of, it's the only possible solution. And yeah, so that's my like little joke thing for this
That was a
week.
joke? What's the punchline?
Yeah. It's the premise.
All right, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, remember, if you're on YouTube, to subscribe, to turn on notifications, to comment and like. If you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please remember to follow the show. Please remember to give us a 5-star rating, and we will see you next week. Or we're going to keep yapping on the Patreon.
I just rolled up with the rosters, stack breaking the block up. We don't deal with imposters, pop up. I just pulled up with a 5G, cooking up that 5G, revving like it's a robbery.